Depending on the enemy team composition, it's basically the build path that you're gonna be going for. They're not gonna look at anything. That is so like, why? Why would they? Okay, I don't have the top laner anymore, right? Like my team is gonna be listed. So for example, right now, if I didn't have my mid laner, right, I would be banning Aurelion Soul. This is one strategy that you can do from one lobby to another, right? For example, right now, I'm gonna take a look at my team. Maybe they will ban Set. For example, looking at the pool of him, seems like he's been playing like his Jax. Apparently he lost really bad, so he might be playing Darius as a secondary, so could be. And also it's his most third champion, right? So I'm gonna ban Darius, and it's possible that on the enemy team we're gonna be seeing a Jax, meaning that it's the enemy top laner. My team composition is literally the same. I mean, my lobby is still the same. It's only my top laner. I can look him up over here. Apparently, he doesn't play Auction. I mean, he plays Auction, Yasuo, Yon. I mean, the Yasuo and Yon, they are on mid lane, and so is the Auction. So I don't know what he's gonna be ending up playing. The enemy composition that I'm up against has a lot of damage. Those three champions literally have a lot of damage, right? And I don't have the most aggressive of support. Like, take a look. This composition for an ADC, it's horrible. See, here's the Jax that I was still. My God. The game that I don't ban Yuumi. Literally, the game that I choose to not ban Yuumi.
Yep.
I really want to kill myself over here.
Yeah.
I predicted, like, as you can see, I am predicting the whole lobby. Not gonna lie, if this was a higher elo game, I dodged. Like, I literally dodged the hell out of this game. Everyone's squishy, there's no tanks. Boots, cookies, yep. I would be dodging the hell out of this game if it was higher elo, because I don't like my mid versus the enemy mid lane. I don't like my jungle versus the enemy jungle, because I have a thing about Karthus. And I have a Janna versus Twitch Yuumi, so I like, it doesn't matter if I kill them 100 times because there's Twitch Yuumi. And I don't trust my top laner versus an Ornn. You can also take a look at the enemy team composition over here. Like, I do everything manually, right? But there's a lot of people who have like applications like Professor, I think it's one. There's also another one, the Movalytics, the U.GG, right? There's a lot. Now, I taking a look at the Twitch. Twitch has Ghost. They have no heal. I have a Janna. So once again, I'm gonna be playing with pinks a lot over here if we are to win it. Now, what I am gonna be doing as an ADC over here is paying my jungler to not start bot lane, in the hopes that he's pathed for me instead of pathing for an Ornn, right? Like, no, not this. Long sword and 3. Only go Doran's blade if you're against an aggressive support, such as a Nautilus, such as a an Alistar, Leona, for the extra HP. If you're against like poke supports like Enchanters, you can play longsword plus 3.
Yep.
Dude, just get out. As you can see, I'm pinging him to not start blue. Like, I can only do so much, right? If he listens, he listens. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so for example, over here, I have literally no respect for my jungler now because he's pathing for an Ornn. But if your jungler does start over here, well, you have to help him out. Like, I literally have no respect for my jungler here as an ADC. Like, what just happened already tells me, indicates me that he's not a jungler who listens, and he's not a jungler who knows how to play the game, so I'm not gonna, like, if later on something happens, I'm not gonna help out my jungler. Because I already know what kind of person he is. Go into the laning phase. I noticed that my Janna has Tornado. I think she had Tornado, unless I'm stupid. Oh my god. I missed a couple of auto attacks. Okay, I get the exhaust. Like, if I don't miss those two auto attacks, like, I think we can kill the Yuumi over there. I know I have level 2 advantage on this minion. So I'm walking up. Go for a little bit of a trade over there. Try to use level 2 aggressively every single time that you can.
Okay.
Try to use the Q for poke whenever you can as well.
Alright.
And every single opportunity that you can to take a dash like the one that I did, do it. As you can see, I'm already 150 HP under, so I can go in for something. Here I'm pinging the Janna to walk up. Maybe we can find something, but keep always auto attacking. Right? Because the enemy is focused on the wave. I'm low, so I can use one of my potions. Twitch no longer has a potion. Remember that they don't have, what's the name of this? Exhaust anymore.
Got it.
Even if he jumps, like, it's not like a lot of damage that he will be doing as long as you trade back auto attacks. And since I know that the enemy jungler is pathing towards top lane because they leashed, I don't need to put Vision down. Putting Vision down would be a mistake. As you can see, I'm pinging on my way because I want my Janna to do something. I'm waiting for her to throw a tornado. If it hits Yuumi, I go in. It did not. So here, go for a little bit of bladings. Probably right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be pushing this way. Given that I don't have an aggressive support, it's kind of difficult to go in for a kill. As you can see, like, if they go in, I want to go in, so let's remember that they have no heal, right? So I'm gonna go for this. Completely worth, even if I die, because they're missing the whole wave, and now they used all summoner spells, while my Janna still has everything. My Janna should be playing the video game, but she's not playing, right? I crashed the wave. I forced summoner spells out of the enemy, so that's perfect. Doesn't matter if I end up dying. Why? Because everything, it's perfect for me. Unfortunately, Twitch got the kill. I would have liked for Yuumi to get the kill, right? But the poison ended up having priority over the kill for whatever reason.
Sorry, but it was kind of funny what you said about
Janna not playing the video game. Yeah, happens very frequently, man. Like, very, very frequently.
He's not existent today.
This guy has no summoner spells.
Except Q. Ah, but you used the pink ward to bait him out. He's still there.
And cut down his escape route. But remember, this guy has no flash.
Nice. Nice.
And he was pushing the wave, so we get a free kill. Over here, it's like the wave is not gonna crash into our turret. Once again, this guy has no flash, right? So we're gonna be freezing over here. So he has to walk up. And when he walks up, he has no flash. We have a lot of damage on top of him. We can just dash on top of him and kill him. We're probably even gonna have a level advantage. Like if Janna did something over here against the Yuumi, because Yuumi is alone, we could have killed Yuumi. But once again, she's not playing the video game. Nothing that I can do about it other than ping her, but she's bad. Like, there's a reason she's on this elo. Take a look. What is the reason for the shield? Like, absolutely no reason. Like, I know she hopped onto the invisible Twitch, so I'm pinging on my way because I'm expecting Twitch to show up over here. Currently freezing, keeping up the freeze going. Keep pinging on my way that I want to go in. Pinging on Twitch. Just keep the freeze going, but it's no longer going to be a freeze. Just like that, like a 30 CS above the enemy ADC.
Wow.
Like, now we're playing the champion the way it's supposed to be played, which is dominating the laning phase. Even when you have, like, you've seen Janna doing absolutely nothing this game.
Yeah. Got it.
Focus on last hitting. Don't use abilities if not needed, so that you don't push the wave insanely fast. For example, with this big wave that I'm going to be building up, I would like to try to go in for a dive against the Twitch. Because as you can see, he's not picking up any XP. So maybe I'm going to be hitting level 4. I mean, not level 4. Sorry, level 6. I literally needed a little bit more XP. So instead of that, I'm just going to focus on hitting turrets. Literally, I cannot walk up and be aggressive if my support is not playing the video game, unfortunately. I see Karthus over there top lane, so my vision is not needed once again. If I didn't see him, then my vision would be needed. Gonna use ultimate for damage over here. I forgot that they had a Yuumi for a moment there, then she's gonna be healing. Usually against other champions, that's really good. But since they have a little bit of sustain, it ends up not being like the best. It's still okay, but it's like not the best. But take a look, I'm little by little shipping through the enemy's turret. If it hits, I can auto attack, dash away, heal. Because I'm getting, like there was a lot of damage on top of me there. Heal for damage. You don't have to kill him, but eventually you're gonna force him out of the laning phase, and that's good enough for you to go for turret plating. Like for example, here he's out of the lane. He was insanely low, so that forces him away. Oh my god, I have no mana. Kinda sad that I have no mana to break the turret over here, but it's whatever. I'm gonna be able to break the turret. Take a look, 50 CS up. Kill him like once. I've solo killed him once.
Yep.
Fortunately, I cannot pick up anything. Maybe like the dagger would be okay. But I've only solo killed him once. But it's about taking a lot of his HP and focusing on the turret. Like I've dealt with the turret completely on my own. Janna has basically yet to do anything. Take a look at what a horrible herald.
I can still hear the song of the Badlands.
Now the wave is pushing to me, right? But like as I mentioned, I don't want to freeze. I want to just constantly push him. Like I have a massive damage. I have like massive damage over them. So I don't want to be freezing, like I want to fight. I also want to pick up the first turret in the game, and don't let my team get it. I want it for myself. Imagine if my Janet did anything like press ignite, for example. Probably I could have probably I could have flashed in for a kill. Like he ulted me in order to defend the turret over there. Over here, just like that, we pick up his flash. I really wasn't expecting him over there. It catch me off guard. Caught me off guard, rather. For example, I know the dragon is about to come up. I also don't. I noticed that my Janna isn't over here, but I still have E and I have flash to get out, so it's okay. After crashing the wave, I've noticed dragon respawning in just a bit. Also, my jungler is recalling, so I can recall myself and make it in time for this. Gonna pick this up. Actually, I think this is an okay recall. And now I head over to mid lane so that I can continue pressuring for turrets. Obviously, if you can kill the enemy opponent more and more, well, the better, right? But it's not needed. What's needed is for you to keep on pushing, keep on getting plating. Like if you're ahead, it's not necessary to freeze. It's better if you just continue to push so that you can get turret plating.
Got it, okay. Pressure them until they can't do anything.
And just by playing for turret plating, it will grant you so many advantages gold-wise. Like for example, here over the set, I know that he can one-shot me. I'm just playing respectful of his combo there. Like I have no clue what the set was doing. Like right there, I just killed him there. But if set had gone for me, I still have E, I still have Gale Force, I still have Flash, I still have it. I literally have everything in order to defend myself.
Right.
And this finally will give me some solo platings. I know that Twitch is coming. He's about to show up invisible, which is why I'm dropping the control word. Just so that I can drop a little bit more damage. He never showed up, so I'm gonna literally focus on breaking this first. Force them away. I don't need to use heal, that doesn't kill me. I'm gonna pick up the wave that is bot lane. And after picking up the wave, taking a look at how much money I need 800. I don't think I can pick up 800 gold right now with my current HP. So probably I will just pick up this wave. And after picking up the wave, I will group up or something. How much? 500? No, it's definitely impossible for me to pick up 500 gold right now. I have a lot of people close by. I really just want to recall. Here I'm just gonna recall, and now my mission is to get the start. Remember to pick up blue trinket whenever you're like ahead. Take a look, 10 CS per minute so far. And now I'm pinging that I'm going over there, and I'm piloting my team that I need the defense on bot lane, right? Which is probably my Ornn. I can piloting my team over here. Now I just need to play with the information that the map is giving me. And I only see Jax as the oh my god, the cannon. No. For example, I don't have Gale Force, but I am way stronger than this guy. So I'm looking for him to jump on me so that I can dash away. Like, as you can see, I'm playing very cocky. This guy no longer has E, so he's no longer a threat for me. The enemy team is playing topside, right? That was an execution mistake. He was dead. That was an execution mistake. That guy is not a concern for you if he doesn't have E.
Got it. Okay.
Understand what is a threat for you as an ADC. Being aware of your threats is the most important thing as an ADC. That guy probably forced him to back the hell off. I was looking for a jungle camp over there. I didn't find any. Right now, I am low on resources. I can die. I also don't have ultimate. I don't have a gale force. I'm gonna recall 1 minute on the objective, and I have enough money for my items. Taking a look over here, I'm gonna be giving Cyrildes a try. I'm gonna be giving Cyrildes a try because it's a build that I want to be testing. Infinity Edge, like I mentioned, it's okay. Would be ideal, but I want to give Cyrildes a try over here, just for testing purposes.
Right.
For example, right now there are no camps, and I always have, I mean, no waves that I can be picking up, and I always have to farm, so that's why I'm picking up a camp over here. Also, and we need someone to defend. Like, I would like for Ornn to be over here, so that we can pick up the, like, I can be, like, somewhere where waves are closer to the objective. Walk up to, like, this guy, like as I mentioned, he's not a threat to you by any means if he doesn't have E, right? And if he has E, if he jumps on you, just time it properly so that it doesn't stun you with your dash and you can kill that guy.
Damned either way, give him hell.
Ah, unfortunate. Catch me out of position. And I give up my summoners. Probably should have used my double. I wasn't expecting him to be there. That was good on him. I was focused more on moving, like if I wasn't thinking so much on piloting the Ornn, maybe my brain would have assumed that he could be cheesing me over there and I could have used W. Like, in hindsight, using W to face check the bush is always better, but I am mentioning a lot of things. Like, I definitely needed the Ornn to be topside over here so that I can be mid lane, but I don't want to be giving the Jax a free turret over there. I probably needed to flash a little bit earlier, but I'm not an ADC main. So my mechanics on this role to avoid certain things aren't the best.
Gotcha. Oh, you almost killed him. So close.
But as I mentioned, my mechanics aren't the best over here. Like, he was probably dead. Like, if the Lucian player was good, he doesn't get hit by the stun. He gale forces or eats away from it. And he could have killed the Jax. I don't claim to be a good ADC player though. For example, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna use this over here to see that Jax is not cheating us, and we see him TPing mid lane so we can continue to push more waves. Like, if we see the whole enemy team squad, the cannon! We see them all over there, so I'm gonna continue to push. I'm not gonna be I'm not gonna group up if I have to sacrifice waves.
Gotcha.
Like, as you can see, the vehicle. Oh, Lucian, group, please, dude. I'm not gonna be sacrificing waves. Gonna pick up. I cannot get that because like everyone is respawn, right? So it's impossible for me to pick it up. I'm gonna steal a few camps though. Like, I don't like that my team is killing themselves over there for no reason. Probably they're finally gonna kill the Jax. Okay, apparently not. Okay, we kill him. We're gonna be walking this Herald over to mid lane. Set could be a problem, so that's why I'm saving my E over here. Once again, set could be a problem, which is why I'm saving my Gale Force and my E. Instead of using it for turret damage, right, for the passive, I'm saving it in case set shows up. How much money do I need for Cyrildes? I'm probably not going to pick it up on this recall. Now, 20 minutes into the game, Baron is up. I want to start playing for Baron. Like, ideally, I want to force... this is a very, very scary recall. I'm going to walk away a little bit more. Probably if this guy's alone, he's probably going to walk up over here. Dude. But why is my Janna gone though? Unfortunate. Like if my Janna was over there, she saves me from the Jax over there. But once again, my Janna, it's not a human being, right?
Right.
Once again, Baron would be the play, but given that Dragon is about to come up, my team is not gonna do the Baron, so we're gonna have to wait until Dragon. That's why the ADC role and why the jungle role is better, because you have more presence on the map, you have more impact on the map. So over here, I'm gonna pick up, what's the name of this, the red buff. We'll have flash available for the fight. I was gonna say that I'm probably gonna be using sweeper, my trinket on the red buff to know that Jax isn't cheesing me. I'm gonna be pushing 2 waves top lane and then going for Dragon. Okay, maybe no waves at all. Maybe just a few camps. He's not gonna give it to me, is he? Okay, he did. I'm gonna pick this up because I need it for Cyrilus, and then head over to Dragon.
Branded by darkness.
No. Diego and I aren't there. So we pick that up. We go to mid lane for the mid lane prio, because for every objective you always want to have the mid lane prio first. Now, dangers, Jax and Zed, right? Those are the main dangers for me. So I have to be really careful when it comes to my positioning. Gonna bait the Jax into going for me. And after Jax is no longer a concern, I can walk back in. Did you see?
Yep.
Now
That's
I don't walk up a little bit too much. Gonna heal him. Oh. Not a lot that I can do. I think I did everything that I could on that fight. I don't know what happened to my fight, right? I don't know how Janet died. I don't know how these 3 died.
Okay.
It's like, I don't know. But whatever. One of the many things that you have to deal with the ADC role.
Yep.
I'm gonna pick up pickaxe over here. Hopefully I can pick it up. But what hurts over here is my lack of flash. That was honestly a bad engage from the team overall, because we didn't have the mid prio set up. Like, I don't know. I think my team is horrible in general, right? I honestly think my team is horrible in general, and we're just like barely in it because they managed to pick up a few kills in the early game, but they're worse players in general, and because they also have a Yumi, which is why we're losing. Like, Yumi makes the game so difficult.
Yeah.
Once again, in order to keep up your CS intake, always take jungle camps. If the waves are too far for you, drop a control word, a blue trinket over there in order to know if they're not doing it. My team is fighting for whatever reason, so I have to join them. Thankfully, they managed to pick it up somehow, so now it would be, as you can see, all of them are there, so it would be really good to do the objective now, the Baron. Hopefully we can pick it up before they even show up. I don't know if we're gonna have enough damage. I don't think we will, so probably I will have to ult them over here for damage. Okay, I was gonna die to the Karthus ultimate, but still, like, it was good enough. I did my job, I feel like. Stoning the Karthus just a little bit enough. Janna didn't do her job by pushing Jax away. Like, how is it possible that Jax can't walk and get, like, all the way over here? Right? Onto me and kill me before Janna throws a tornado or pushes him away. Once again, I am very displeased at the performance on my team. Gonna pick this up. We're gonna start building into Infinity Edge. Now, with this variant, we need to be taking outer turrets. The mid lane should be falling pretty easily, right?
Right.
Once again, we don't see anyone right now, so we have to be careful. Our own Viego is recoiling, so on mid lane we can only push this wave, and we have to wait on Viego to come back into the map, and for our side laners to push. Ah, cannon! No clue. No clue. I don't know.
Stick close to the devil.
Okay, my orange somehow solo killed. Now, once again, take a look at your side laners. They're pushing, so you have to push yourself. I'm gonna use this for vision. Side laners are pushing, I have to push. Take a look. They're killing the orange, so I get this for free.
Yep.
Which is why I dash in. That's why you see me constantly dashing in, because I have full information of where the enemy is. Finish pushing the wave, and then head over to top lane. They killed the Ornn. Good job, team. Good job, enemy team. You killed him. You lose everything for that. Why? Because we have Baron and we're constantly pushing up with the team. Have to be careful over here, even if I want to be dashing in. Have to be careful. Jana, sweetie. Jana, please, do something. She couldn't do anything in that position. I mean, an okay fight. Okay-ish fight. As you can see, we're also the highest level in the game next to the enemy jungler, right? I mean, next to our own jungler. Why? Because we're not giving up waves. We're not grouping like idiots. Even if they want us to group like idiots, we're not doing it because we know better. Like, it doesn't, as long as we don't die or not group for an objective, it's completely fine. When we did eventually group, we were grouping for the objectives, but otherwise, do not sacrifice waves. Do not sacrifice your own income for someone else. Unless they were insanely fed or insanely good players. And like I said, I haven't, like, even if my Viego is 13, 4 and 4, I don't think he's a good player. I have no respect for him, basically. Here I'm gonna pick up a few camps and recall Infinity Edge. And then we're all gonna be heading bot lane so that we can get the only inhibitor remaining, and with that, that's gonna be the end of the game. Should be, in theory. For example, take a look at where my Viego is. You're stealing a Grump, right? For some reason. Now, this is what a mistake, but I want to demonstrate it. Picking up these camps, it's a mistake, because you should be grouping up with the team. Like, every little thing matters. For example, it turned out to be okay because Viego recalled, but it's usually a mistake. Like, if your team is pressuring, it's a mistake. He almost takes it away. Putting down vision. Oh my god, I missed everything. He's gonna kill me. Ah, was not a good flash. I was expecting him to use W on me, so I flashed, but I managed to be an auto attack range anyways. And also I took a lot of turret damage. Once again, mechanical mistake. It was a bad flash. That is such a horrible fight from the Viego. Just take a look at him. He started the fight with ultimate, and ultimate does more damage the lower a target is. And he's using it when Karthus is full HP. Karthus has no flash. He has no Sonias. He could simply press W, do a lot of HP to him, and then ult.
Yeah.
Once again, I have literally no respect for that guy. Now, as the last item, I'm gonna be building healing reduction, right? Even if they have a Yumi, probably I could have built healing reduction earlier and it would have been okay. But our team already had healing reduction, as you can see. So that's why I'm building the item last. And even I could play this game without building healing reduction once again because my team already has a lot of it. Prior to starting the objective, always get mid lane prio. As you can see, I already have it with the super minions, but I'm still going to be pushing a little bit.
Who's here? Oh no, sorry, not you. My dog's acting up a little bit.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to the Karthus ultimate, so that's why I'm trying to heal something from somewhere. I'm gonna die to the Karthus ultimate. Okay, I had heal. Hopefully I don't die. Okay, I didn't die, so the game's over.
Can't shoot your way to salvation, but I still try.
Always prior to a rotation, mid lane prio.
Okay.
Prior to a rotation, mid lane prio every single time. Just like that, game's over. We didn't manage to pick up 10 CS per minute because there was a lot of chaos and I ended up dying a good amount of times, right? But we eventually, at a certain point in the game where we had more control over, we had the 10 CS per minute.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look and compare damages between me and the ADC. I'm never gonna beat a Karthus when it comes to damage. That's just how the champion works. Let's take a look at damage overall. I was top damage on my team, right? And they were saying like, oh, you're never grouping, right? People are just typing because they have the will to type and not because that's what they should be doing. They're focusing too much on other things. Take a look at the damage on objectives. Like I did, like people once again, oh, you're not grouping. I'm dealing damage to objectives. Take a look at damage to turrets. Like I'm literally playing for objectives, even if people are saying, oh, you're not grouping, right? Like, let's take a look at op.gg. Oh my god, I have this up. Let's take a look at op.gg over here, and let's see if I have MVP. Maybe Viego will have it because he picked up a lot of dragons and he also had an insane KDA. But let's take a look. Probably second. Yeah, as you can see, second, because Viego, he picked up dragons and he had a big KDA, so that's why he's getting it. But as you can see, we ended up being second. If I didn't die, I probably would have had it, but I died a lot of times. But mostly, what I wanted you to pick up from this one was the laning phase, right? Like I mentioned, your lane,
aggressiveness.
your aggression, your fight, like your macro in general, it was okay. Your overall awareness of the things that you should be doing, it's okay. It's mostly the aggression in lane. Keep on fighting, and then once again, you don't have to kill them. Just send them back home so that you can get the turret. Did you notice how fast I broke bot lane on my own? Like my support was barely even auto attacking the turret. I did everything on my own. Why? Because I'm constantly fighting, and I'm only putting vision down when I know the enemy jungler could be around. I was always keeping track of it. It's not like I'm ignoring it. I was actually keeping track of it.